What's up, it's your girl, Love Really.
Yeah. We are Power 95, where music lives. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited and Beacon Insurance.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off Beacon's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV, or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. To sign up, call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Maggie, darling, sugar dumpling, don't get so mad. Please let me explain. Do, darling, sugar dumpling, you don't get so mad. Please let me explain. I'm telling you the truth. If you see me with some woman, I don't want to misunderstand. Whatever you might see me do, know my love is true. I'm not being unfaithful to you. Woman, you catch me within the bed. Ready, didn't have no place to rest your head. Business closed down, she lost, she walk. Disappointed, suffering from shock. Only take she home so to relax and cheer she up. You know how them fingers go. I'm exhausted, she said to me. Sparrow are so tired and so sleepy. Casually she sat on the bed and asked me to massage her leg. That's all, that is all, that is all. Oh God, darling, that is all. Troublemakers will spread rumors for confusion. Oh no, don't take them on. Just be trusting and don't think nothing. Try and understand. I'll never do you no wrong, baby. Darling, you I'll never deceive. There is no need to disbelieve. Keep your trust and your faith in me, and I promise you there'll be no infidelity. The woman you saw me with the other night, she and she man, they just had a fight. And I find it was really looking so bad. The man kicked she clothes in the yard. She sit down there and start to cry like she going mad. Oh, Lord. The $2,000 I give to she was to buy a sandwich and a coffee. Not another thing happened. Me and this girl ain't nothing. That's all, that is all, that is all. Oh God, darling, that is all. Let nobody cause you to be jealous and confused. Don't mind them and the news. You hear me, baby? They want me to mash up so they could come and shack up. Yeah, when you refuse, we'll be like two fools singing the blues. Singing the blues. I don't know why these women don't stop. Always trying to set me up. Trying to give you the impression something wrong with my darling, nothing ain't going on. The girl I was with behind the lamppost. Don't vex because I was holding she close. Well, she's a old thief from in the east. It's somebody earring she teeth. I was only trying to hold she for the police. Just doing my civic duty. The reason they had was in she goes down. I was feeling to see if she had a gun. She didn't have no gun by she chest. It's why I was searching under she dress. That's all, that is all, that is all. Oh, God. I wouldn't lie.
I don't feel I need to say anything after that song. To me, the song says it all.
Just because I am such a nice guy, some way, somehow, it always lead me in wrong.
I need to say nothing really.
Helping people seem to be my trouble. Oh, I see it now. But no more will this be allowed. I'm putting down my foot. From now on, they go help themselves. Take their troubles to someone else. It's too much canker and confusion. And I know to myself I am an innocent man. I know they will tell you me and Miss Leach was seen making love on Maracas Beach. Well, the fact is she had on a bikini and was attacked by African bees. Very bravely I cover she with my whole body. A brave heroic feat. She locked me neck and she grabbed my hand. The woman pulled me down in the sand. A bee sting me on me behind. I couldn't help it, I had to whine. That's all, that is all, that is all. Oh, God. I wouldn't lie to you, baby.
A man say they will lie to you. Well, yes.
I think I could lie to you. I love you too much to tell you. Lie like that.
People will say F word.
Not another thing happened. Me and this girl.
Author.
That's all, that is all.
What I have work to do. I'm doing my work, author. Hosting.
That is all.
And belated birthday to you while I'm at it. I know people like you born in September. Good people are born in September, you know, but you weren't good, so when you reach in September, my mother is September 8th, you what, the 9th? No, those are nice people like me. That was a mistake, boy. God make a whoops with that one. You need to check about paper again. But the way you like confusion and bacchanal, how you reaching? My mother is such a quiet, don't care, don't see metal person, reserve and she hold. You need to check about paper author.
That's all, that is all.
That for going to suit you. You?
I wouldn't lie to you.
Anyways, morning, Shante. Thank you so much for the roll call. Jenalyn, good morning.
Just because I
Good morning, Tamasha. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Marlene.
somehow it always lead me in wrong. Helping
Patsy Burke, good morning. Good morning, Rita. Top of the morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Who else is here?
this be allowed.
Naya, good morning. But pleasant good morning, one and all. You look like pleasant good morning.
Never help themselves.
Morning, Ingrid.
Troubles to someone else.
Naya, can I wait until I come up the road to do that next boat
I
ride?
know to myself
Real out of timing.
innocent man.
Morning, Ambika. Morning, Kata. Candy Kiss Lawrence. Welcome. Good morning, Veronica.
Was seen making love on Maracas.
Wendy Samuel. Good morning. Giads Kizzy. Thomas. Good
She
morning.
had on a bikini and was attacked by
Morning
African.
again, Joan. Jennifer Duncan, good morning. How's Boston? Jackie Chaiton, Shamanda, good morning. Kellen the Melon.
She locked me neck and she
Oh, Colleen, it's your birthday today? Oh, yes.
the
You.
woman pulled
September.
me in the sand.
Colleen Clovey, happy birthday.
A bee sting me
Hope
on
you have a great one, my love. Enjoy.
That's
Much love.
That is all. That
Kellen the Melon. Welcome. Morning, Queen Bee.
is for you, baby.
Janelle, Charles Batiste, good morning.
Think I could lie to you.
Sparring a real good papa.
I love you too much to tell
I
you.
wanted to say,
Lie like that.
you feel like a lie to you. One time your man tell you come in front with that, take it as a lie. Anytime you get a disclaimer, girl, me who lie to you, what lie for you for? Think about it. Morning, Zavid. Well, good morning. Similas, good morning. Winston Lang, what up, little bit? Yeah, there's a part two. Morning, Sheena. Good morning, Christine. Brown Sugar, Michael Charles, and everybody locked on. If you're listening to us online, or you're listening to us on YouTube and viewing us, as a matter of fact, on YouTube, top of the morning to you. And Arthur. Arthur, here what Mickey say. Micah John says, regarding Arthur, there's a bad apple in every basket. I did not say. Mickey said there's a bad apple in every basket. So I guess it's one of the spoiled ones. You can't get all, if you have 10 apples in a basket, you can't get all of them good, right? So out of the 10, one had to spoil. So yeah, you're the spoiled one. Your friend to tell you that. Chantal, how are you, my love? Hope all is well. Hope to see you soon. I'm coming up the road by you, right? Anyway, so I can't believe in the year of the Lord 2023. Let me do like old people. Like when old people come and talk to you, they rest their hand on top of their bosom. I cannot believe in the year of the Lord 2023 that we still falling for me and the woman and we ain't going down good. In 2023, y'all still falling for, we just there, because, children, ting. And so you're trying to tell me you can't mind your children from another place, another house, another space? Or you're just there for mortgage, so you're unhappy, and you would not leave because of mortgage. You'll stay shackled for the rest of your life, unhappy for the sake of mortgage and children. In 2023, are you still making people tell all you that, give all of them kind of old Tory that we me and the lady sleeping in different room? Somebody said that to me one time. And lo and behold, you can't put your mouth too much in man and woman business, because when they meet up under four eyes, they're saying you say, you say you this, and then they join, and then they ain't paying attention to the message, They don't reach on me and start to read my rights. But this girl, they have man, and this girl is lesbian, and this girl, and they forget that the woman came to you complaining about a story or whatever you're doing, They forget about that, and they reach on the person who gave the message. So I learned a long time ago to stay out of people's business, man and woman. Whatever you want to do, miss, go ahead. Because I remember vividly someone in a similar situation, and homeboy said to her that they have an upstairs and downstairs house, and he living downstairs, and the madam upstairs. Tutus, who I see in doctor office with belly up my nose, said wife who living upstairs, said man who living downstairs, but in doctor office with said wife. They ain't sleeping together. He downstairs. Take my fastness and tell the people children. Now the story reach on me. Up to now, he ain't answer how the wife pregnant and they're not sleeping together. He living downstairs. She's staying upstairs. They're living separate lives. Unless she was impregnated by the Holy Ghost or by another being, another gentleman. But she wasn't there alone. The man was in doctor office bringing water every minute for the lady to drink. And still looking to make confusion with me for letting the lady know that she missed her. Such man is lying when he says he's not having any relations with said wife, but said wife pregnant. and such man in doctor office, bringing water for such wife to drink. So after such time, here are still some more things happened. I'm gonna tell all you wicked. I'm gonna tell all you wicked, let's tell you wicked. Lisa says I was the roommate with a child. Where? So the man described you as a roommate? What water say this? Swim no swim and maybe fly too. The man tell the lady that you're roommate, and the lady believe that. I ain't lying, boy. We was real we like peace, papa. We like problems. So the lady didn't find that story and singing kosher at all. Jackie, come, Jackie. Here is a safe place. Give us your story. Where is Jacqueline, by the way? The other Jacqueline. You said somebody was there for moral support. Anyways, the story goes, for those of you who have not been on my Facebook page and been privy to, the lady says that she met this really nice man at work. Nice, upstanding gentleman in the community. But he's married. However, he says he does not have a relationship with such wife at all. He says he's just living with her because of the kids and mortgage. And they were having problems long before I came in the picture. He's a really nice man and takes good care of me and my daughter. He says I am the love of his life and he envisions a future with me. You're married and you envision in future. Anyway, how long mortgages usually? What's the average mortgage? How many years? I guess it depends on the loan amount, right? But how somebody else is the love of your life and you envision a future with them? He told me that he wants to get out of the relationship with his wife, but it's hard because of his children. So Miss Lady now wants some advice because even though she likes him a lot, she's afraid of retribution on me and my child. What do you think? Well, apparently you're not afraid enough. You're not afraid enough. Because up the road, you say the man takes very good care of you and your daughter. And down the road, you're saying you're afraid of retribution. Sis, you're not afraid enough. You need to be more afraid. You're not afraid enough. That's not enough fear. Because the man is a nice man, taking care of you and your child. Very good care of you and your child. But you're afraid of retribution. Jackie said, my husband tell when he have to pay mortgage and I controlling his money. When she asked him, well, at least I didn't spending the money. How? Shanta said, I forgot to say crick crack. Carrie. Le man say, Andrea is what, 30 years fixed? 30 years. And if he's saying effort to live because of the children, that means they're small. They can't be adult children. So do the math, quick math. 30 years fixed mortgage. He's afraid he doesn't want to leave because of the children and the mortgage, the kids and mortgage, which means these are children below 18. They're not adults as yet. Miss 30 years is a long time, you know. So you have a couple years well to go into that future that he envisioning with you. So it doesn't even crack your head to see at the end of that. That's like a whole Brian Nancy. What was the name? Was Brian Nancy was the name of the spider? Brian Nancy was the one that like to tell. Always has some story. I remember Brian Nancy. I remember reading a Brian Nancy and the alligator eggs in school. Who remember them story? Brian Nancy and the alligator eggs. And Nancy could have lied. And Nancy could have lied. Nobody ain't asking Nancy not Nanny, just lying. Listen. So yeah, some modern day brother Brian Nancy. And Nancy could have lied. And what Nancy and the coconut. But I remember Nancy and the alligator eggs. That one specifically. And the sheep. The other one about him and a sheep. There's a lot of story. Y'all need to read up on Brian Nancy. So, in 2023, you have modern day Brian Nancy telling you that he can't leave the relationship because of his kids and mortgage, which is 30 years. And you're sure you could trust him. Well, you could trust somebody that married to somebody else. I mean, I'm not inferring that all men lie. I'm not saying that. But what I do know, there are some husbands that can exaggerate the woes of the wife in order to get compassion from an unsuspected woman they're attracted to. I mean, could be true, but most times are not, it's not. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Then we go down the road. Let's take the fool further along for a little bit. Let's say that this mister isn't having much of a relationship with his wife right now. The question is, do you want to be hurt? There's a lot of office romances that have ruined many homes and broken many hearts. You need to look out for that. You mentioned twice, not once, twice, that the man is a nice man, yet you doubt his honesty. You've stated that he takes good care of your daughter and yourself. So it seems that you've already allowed him into your life. In caring for you both, he may expect to be cared for too. You may genuinely like him, and he may generally be a kind fellow. But there are safeguards that you don't want to ignore. So you're asking advice. So here's mine. John Strokes used to, when John Strokes used to bring lobster tail up in the hospital, and the lady and the orderly used to eat it. So, sis, leave that alone. Make it platonic. If he's as a nice guy, as you say, then he'll understand you resorting to friendship and not a present romantic relationship. Be clear. Until he's actually separated or divorced, he's not available to you. And if you truly care and he's having marital troubles, advise him to get help. You have to be smart and you have to be strategic. You have a child who needs your care. You don't want to have anything happen that results in another child. You get pregnant for such man, which leaves you vulnerable again and requiring additional help. Guard your heart, guard your home, protect your stability. Be very cautious with the situation. And protect your daughter too from forming a relationship with someone who might not be permanent in her life. Not everybody at your swap spit would need to be introduced to your children. And if you are emotionally entangled with such man, you may not be emotionally available for someone else who might be more ready to be permanent with you both. Because I know how you're telling me all that and you say you're afraid of retribution because you say what goes around comes around. Retribution is a thing. And another thing is there are some good wives out there who are faithfully, tending to their husbands at home, doing their utmost to love them and to be loved by them. But these husbands will lament to other women about their troubles at home. How you lie down and get a good night rest by? Knowing you have a lady home who's doing her best, providing a safe, beautiful home for yourself and children. You come home house clean, food on table, she's supportive. And then you're going on the road and telling people, but you see that heat we get in? Even in change ways, where we get going, it'll be hotter, eh? And he ain't have no AC or no fan down there. Yeah, good telling other, all bread have their cheese. And someone once said to me, if a woman wants to deal with you, she's going to deal with you regardless of you have man, woman, beast, whatever. Why do you have to speak ill of your wife at home who was once the love of your life, that you saw white picket fence forever, 2 little mingy dog, 2 little rabbit, 2 little goat, that you proposed to? Now this person becomes like so evil, like the worst thing. And you're out there just to get into somebody or get with somebody else. You have to drag your wife at home, speak ill about the lady when the lady probably is clueless, thinking she has the perfect marriage and best husband. And you're there. Anyway, miss, it's easy to get enticed into letting your guard down when you're lonely and someone is being kind, especially if you really need the help. But you don't want to make a difficult situation worse. So be patient, do things the correct way, and ensure you're building a secure future for your child and yourself. Can't tell you to leave, can't tell you to stay. But what I can say to you is, I pray you'll find the strength and the wisdom to manage the situation well and make the right choice. There's nothing good to come out of this. And you don't want to spend most of your time. Time is not something you'll get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. So to give your time to somebody and you're not going to get it in return, are you contented just getting man had to leave before daylight? You can't be public. You have to play hide and seek. Come late and leave early. Is this something you really want to do or have your daughter a part of? Connie says, I heard a similar story, but I'll stay quiet. Today's my birthday. Because mango so sweet. After I didn't want no mango to buy. I refused to buy mango. Brent, see what I didn't realize you reach here, Brent. Brent says the future is to keep going to and ensure he has access. Good for his ego and video. Yeah. He sees his future, not hers. But yeah, I like have y'all let me talk to the women now. Y'all ever sat and have a conversation with yourself and be like, especially when you think back on your life and certain people that had access to you, and some of the stories they fed you and you lapped it up, like you were so thirsty and so hungry for relationship or for love or to. You ever sit back and think, and sometimes you just have to bust out laughing to yourself? Y'all ever do that? Like, just think back to some of the stories that you heard and you fell for hook, line, and sinker. You really believe. And when finally common sense knock you, you be like, There's no way you'd have given anybody that sort of access to you if you had just applied a little more logic and not be so caught up in the whole feelings part of it. Remove the emotions and, use our brains more. Yeah, Tig and Zaire. Yeah, Anansi, Tig and Zaire. Don't forget Zaire. Compare Tig and compare Zaire. Yeah. We have a lot of compare Tig and Zaire, Papa. It's scary. I've never heard of a situation where someone would say, hey, I am married, but I really like you, so and so. I don't know how you feel about it. There are actually women who, if they like you, despite all your baggage, they like you. But the part I don't like is the running down of your partner at home, saying all these things about them just to be with somebody else. And it's fleeting. It's not something that's not gonna last. You're lying. Like, how do you? That's a huge red flag. Be straight up. But that's women for you. We're so easily swept away and so easily caught up in the whole that you can't separate the two. Okay, let me enjoy the benefits. Not saying it's right, but not get caught up in this emotionally because there's nothing good is gonna come out of it. He already said he sees you as his future, but he can't leave because of the children and the mortgage. That right there is the answer. Lisa said, I saw the stupidity with the ring. He told me it's his mother's ring. I felt more retarded. I believed it. What? Francis, unless this polygamy, you'll never understand how a man pursuing me starts to tell me all this shit about his wife. Can and can't do. If you're pursuing me and we are attracted to each other, let's talk about us and if it can work. I need to know your marital status though, because that will help my decision. We always like to hear about other women to match up and size up when we should be cutting down these selfish men. Exactly. We don't transfer our energy to his poor wife, clueless, good about her business, probably working as well, but making sure everything is intact when it comes to home. Still rushing home to prepare a hot meal. House clean, well put away, bills paid. And then you say, me and she, you can take she and papa. We just day jamming. This woman, this woman, that. And that is not the case. It's not even when you're older, you can really, say age brings wisdom and, experience, which will always be the greatest teacher. So for those of you who are bigger sisters, aunties, whatever, please have the conversation with your nieces. Please, your daughters, your sisters. At the end of the day, whatever decision they make. But they can't say you didn't say anything and you didn't give them some gems. You didn't arm them with some of these things to look out for. How many times you've heard those stories? And what's the likelihood of them actually leaving? How many actually leave? And what's the time frame? When you realize you've given yourself to this person for how many years and you have nothing to show for it, except they probably buy pay 2 bills for you or buy some groceries or Small things. And then you look at the person you invested all this time in and you have absolutely nothing to show for it. And they're still in the same situation, with still with the same wife that they can't stand. And they're sorry they get married to, but they wouldn't leave. It's crazy. This one's up. Don't call nobody name in here, please. This is a song like a Granville man I know. He have his wife on layaway, jumping all over Grenada line, tricking and running down one for the other. Fooling an Indian. Oh my Lord. Marshall, you wicked bad in a Marshall. Fooling an Indian. And the worst part is women who get pregnant in such situations. I don't get it. Why would you want to bring a child into such a situation where you can't even openly acknowledge said man? Everything has to be planned and calculated. It's never impromptu. That's a sad existence. Yeah, you're going to win yourself. I mean, the man was not married, but real women laughed me already knowing they were in the same position with the same man. Misa posting up man planning wedding with another woman while living with one. No, Papa, we really could say. We really could say we go through something already, Jackie says she's married for 26 years. How many you lady y'all were married for? You got married to this person. And I'm sure he told the same person that she was the love of his life then and his future. Now, how you still married? And somebody else is your future. And the lady will be feeling good. Yeah, that's a nice man. Nice man. Of course, he's gonna have to overcompensate for other things that he can't do. So yes, he's gonna be nice now. He's gonna step up and pay the bills and take care of you and what to make up for his other shortcomings, which is having another home that he has to go home to. That does not mean like love and future. And listen, we really need to get it together and stop making people take us and play the beast with the big S. We literally sit back and let people play the beast with the big S with us because we don't analyze, we don't think, we don't ask hard questions, we just skim the surface and we get caught up in the emotions. And imagine I find something was wrong when the man used to jump out of my bed 4 a.m. to head home. When I investigate, I found out the man had a whole wife and he had to be home before the wife wake at 5. Sis, you dropped the ball on down, man. Is the man getting up every morning? Boy, thank God for age. Brent, you're so right. Enlightenment and empowerment. My comments are the collective learned experiences of other women and myself, hence my remarks. So, you're not judging. Some of us have been there and done that. Yep. It is correct. Sis, nothing good is going to come out of it. This is a lot of people married and single at the same time. Yeah, man. Take off their ring when they go in and hang out. So they take it out since from home after they're comfortable and telling the wife or they can't work with it properly or it's getting too small for their finger. So they can't put it on. So no ring. And then after the fact, you find out so and so is the case. We have to start asking the hard questions. Make people uncomfortable with the questions. Make them uncomfortable enough to tell the truth. And don't give up until you're satisfied. And stop, like I said, skimming the surface. You can't. Sometimes you're living with them and they wake up one day and say they're leaving whole relationship outside. Yep, and you're the last to know. Because like I said, this wife probably thinking she has it made. You know, match made in heaven. Perfect family, nice children. All of them probably pack up in the car, going to church on a Sunday morning. Nice, upstanding man in the community. Because she's stressed, he nice. He nice once, he nice twice. Nice man at work. But he says he does not have a relationship with his wife at all. Randall, let's say we must learn. By the hook or the crook, we have to learn. Let the man be nice to his wife and children. But then again, if it's not you, somebody else. But let that person's problem be their problem. You deal with your own. Just like you said, you like him a lot. You're afraid of retribution. Can have it both ways, sis. Can't keep on taking the man things, allowing him to take care of you and your child. But at the same time, you're afraid of retribution. You need to figure out what you really want. Is it him taking care of you? Is it more important than you having peace of mind? You decide. Yeah, but they will say and do anything to get what they want. Burns, you're dropping them gems this morning. Burns, I think we need to sit and have a women forum. Not Dr. Phil, I can't take him on. Have a nice sit-down session. Burns, I think we'll do a nice talk show together really good. We talk about everything. Life, relationships. We have some stories to tell. I think we need to work on that. Have a nice round table. We sit and discuss these things. Be open, frank. Because you have a lot of things to teach our younger sisters. And I said the same thing to someone this morning. Women are emotional beings. We attach emotions to everything. Men are different. Men can separate the two. I like that. That's a really good. I'm just trying to copy it. Let me see if I can get it. Anyways. We need to move. We need to do better. Bring some real life stories. Not knowing, figment of the imagination. Real experiences. Real experiences. People being their true, authentic self. Not hiding, but talking their truth. I think that's what's needed. We have to be more real and have these conversations, uncomfortable as they might be, with no fear of being judged or whatever. You did it. It's done. It's done. We need to seriously have that conversation. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, so gotta go now. But we'll be back tomorrow, God's will, to pick up where we left off. So what is it? Girl, you just have a whole married man here, sit down stooping from since you start to talk every minute, he stooping. So I ask him if what you're talking about falling he played this morning. All he doing is stooping. He tell me have a good day and he walk out. So I can't help you. I mean, when you hear the stroops and so that means that one fall in their plate for real. So homeboy feeling touched. Oh, what is stooping for? He be talking about or somebody else? The man sit and get strips in from since she start to talk. Or she don't hush him money. My boy, I know how it go, eh? I may be cramping your little style this morning, but I watch that. Yeah. I know I cramp your little style, but I watch that, man. Go home and hang up your wife and tell her you love her. All right? Put the time and effort you put it into Miss Lady down the road. Go and work on your relationship with your wife. If it's fixable, fix it. If not, leave. Don't sit on there and suck your teeth all morning. Oh my Lord. Anyways, thank you so much, Beacon Insurance and Western Union, for making our show possible. Man, sit on your strips in all. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. You make water come on my eyes. I'll see y'all tomorrow, guys. Thanks for powering up.